it's a real YN party and you cannot get in. I had to go get my George Pickens jersey in support for YN Shiesty, a.k.a. Monster, a.k.a. that dude, man. The Dallas Cowboys players are sounding off ahead of their matchup with the Kansas City Chiefs on Thursday. And CeeDee Lamb talks about his viral moment on the sidelines, getting angry and what he needs to do to be better. Let's get right into it. Be sure to subscribe for more Cowboys content on the Rig. Man, shut your up. All right, let's get into it.
That look in your eye, coming off of the struggles you had against the Eagles. Last time you had the look in the eye, week 2, you went for over 100 yards against the Giants. What does the quote-unquote look in your eye mean mentally from your face?
I just got to lock in on my fundamentals, man. It ain't really too much going on as far as catching the ball. It's not really anybody in my way. I'm the only one guarding myself, I feel like. So, yeah, we're gonna fix that.
What's the easiest way to kind of, quote-unquote, get out of your head if you're kind of overthinking?
Just lock in, be myself, do what got me here. I'm in this position for a reason, and I know I'm ready for it.
Do you believe you've been overthinking, or how do you explain it?
It's really just lack of focus on my end, honestly, just thinking of doing 2 before 1, and there's been plenty of that going on. And by that, I mean I'm thinking about my next move before catching the ball and things of that nature. It's not really much on anybody else but myself, and I've never been the type to really point the finger, but yeah, it's
there you go, CeeDee. It ain't no, bro. CeeDee, we see the ball hitting you in your hand, so it ain't it's on you.
Gotta handle that.
Are you angry or disappointed in that performance on Sunday?
Say that again?
Were you angry or disappointed in your performance on Sunday?
Disappointed in myself for the most part, obviously, because they called my number more, and at the end of the day, that's all I can ask for. Once I see the ball come my way, and nobody's harm but mine to catch the ball, you know. And I'm a firm believer in that. And I know me, and I know the player I am, and yeah, I'll be all right.
Shadi said you're as healthy as you've been. Do you feel?
Yeah, I'm cool, man. I'm back. I'm cool. I'm regular. I'm 100.
What's the significance to you, even though you got a lot of belief in your own ability, to just hear Shadi say, he's one of the best in the league, we're going to throw it to him, the ball's going to 88 a lot against the Chiefs?
That's on the Chiefs to stop it. And again, it's on myself to put myself in the best position to get the ball and do what I do with it. And as far as for Shadi, just call my number. I'm always out there. I'm always available for him. For Dak, build that confidence. Let's get to it.
What are those?
Yeah, CeeDee, ain't gonna lie to you, my boy. Getting mad at your quarterback right now when he got a brand new shiny toy right there, is not the best plan of action, bro. You better handle that in a more covert way.
Conversations like with Dak when you go through kind of a little stretch like you're going through.
I mean, you just find ways to get better. You want to be solution oriented and not really much dwell on the problem. Granted, we know the problem. I need to catch the ball.
Absolutely.
But other than that, man, we'll be fine. When I do catch it, just be ready.
What do you think about the opportunity you guys have created for yourselves here, having won 2 in a row?
It's exciting, man. I mean, everything that we planned for coming off the bye as a team, we're building that unity, we're building that togetherness, the brotherhood, and I feel like we're starting to click. And once we get to continuing to do that as we go on the stretch that we want to, I feel like it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be worth it.
What's the challenge as a team coming off of an emotional high like the one that you guys got in the win over the Eagles, but so quickly to have to turn around and come back down to earth because you have the Chiefs coming in 4 days after that?
Let's see if we can do it again. I mean, it don't matter what day it is. It's about, I think this is part of the professionalism that is not being spoken about. Just playing on Sunday, then having to get your body back right, get the game plan, install walkthroughs, and then be ready to act it out again on Thursday or on game day. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a nice challenge. I feel like we've done this countless of times in my career, 6 times maybe. Yeah, I feel like I'm immune to it, just getting the guys ready, getting our bodies back, and being as explosive as we can.
Because it was such an emotional game against the Eagles, and perhaps it took a while for you guys to settle down offensively, do you think it'll be easier to get to that settle down point on Thursday because you just went through that?
Absolutely. I feel like at the beginning of the Eagles games, there was a lot of self-inflicted wounds. And then again, I had a couple drops at the beginning of the game. So, I mean, those are easy fixes. I feel like those are things that can be very manageable and held to a minimum,
What's it like seeing George right now, back-to-back 140-yard games?
He needs to go get another one. I'm a fan of it, and I'm a fan of it. I've done it. I know he can do it again, and I know he will. And he's doing it with flying colors, man. I'm proud of him.
What are the opportunities and challenges against the Chiefs secondary?
Say that again? What
are the opportunities and challenges of playing against the Chiefs secondary?
The difficulty in the back end, they do a lot of disguising. They're really good at it. Shout out Andy and the D coordinator for really just getting those guys in tune. They're not really old, but you can tell they're very comfortable in that system. And, I mean, they do it well. They got a nice DB in Trent. Excited for the matchup, and we'll see how that goes.
Does a quick turnaround help after a game like that for you? to get back on the field?
This is not even about me, man. It's about us getting this win. I know what I'm going to do. It's just we just need to get this win.
Love that. Love that.
Cool. Appreciate y'all.
Love that, CeeDee.
Tradition and ARP on Thanksgiving Day for your family in terms of watching the Cowboys?
Look, we all get together. It's definitely mandatory, cookout, barbecue, whatever we decide.
Bro, who is this 18-year-old standing next to Demo, bro? Who is this 18-year-old, bro? Where these dudes be coming from? How these dudes be even be getting jobs, bro? Oh, Lord.
But who's going to watch the Cowboys?
That man's still shooting out goose water, and I hate the look he got on his face. He looked pompous. Oh, man, I want to punch him. Who is that? I want to punch him.
Between the cousins. So, and then once we was outside, we was really outside for the day. So we watched the Cowboys a little bit. And next thing you know, we all outside playing the Cowboys and whoever they playing. So it was always fun. I think I talked a little bit on it last year. Just you always picture yourself making plays during this game because, millions of people are watching it. So I definitely feel myself.
Who is this dude?
Feeling like that again this year. Ooh, that's a good one. So I'm actually a ham. I'm a ham guy.
Ain't no good one.
But you throw some dressing, you throw some barbecue weenies, we call it. And then now I let my fiance make me some chicken spaghetti. I'm real cool. Like I do some dressing and some cranberry sauce. And then all I do is sweet potato pie for dessert. Like I'm simple, but like I'm gonna give about 2-3 plates of the simple stuff. So hey,
yeah, real talk.
I'm gonna go in on it. I'm looking forward to that.
You like me, Demo?
Is it hard to focus on the Chiefs with the A&M game?
Not at all. Look, business is business. I got something to do, and that's.
Now, real talk, bro. Who is this young ass dude standing next to Demo, bro? Like for real, why is he there? Why is he chewing his gum so violently? Come on, man.
Friday don't matter if we don't win Thursday. So the plan is to win Thursday, and then we worry about Thanksgiving and my Longhorns and my Tigers the day after. But it'll start off right if we go ahead and get the dub first.
What's it like chasing around Patrick Mahomes? They've used him a little bit more scrambling and rushing this season.
It's gonna be fun. I like my abilities, so it's gonna be fun if that's what he decides to do. We got a good game plan for it, and
Yeah, what kind of question was that? What's it like chasing Patrick Mahomes? See, that was a young dude question.
What's that?
That boy squeaked out scoop. He spread out goose water still.
This coming Thanksgiving game is the benchmark to get back. Not only did you make it, but you beat it. It's going to be game 3 for you. Just talk about how thankful you are to not only be back on the field, but so much so that you can get into a room for this game.
Yes, sir. Oh, no, it's definitely a blessing. It's a blessing. I know when I did mention, playing again, it was like I know it was going to be before the Thanksgiving game. So that was always the plan. Britt probably didn't see that at first. He was like, I'm going to be going around saying, when you going to be back playing? I'm like, yes, sir. But, I kind of planned on this game, being one of the ones I came back for. Just, the environment, the atmosphere of the game, last year, how that went. It's a game that you don't want to miss. So I'm excited to be a part of it. I never take it for granted. It's just a blessing to be able to play again.
Them boys got them gummies back there. I see you with them gummies back there, Demo. Them mugs like them CBD gummies.
I'm thankful for it. It's 2 in 1 week. It's a quick turnaround for somebody that's still ramping up. But I felt great last game, so it ain't gonna be no limiting me or pulling me back. Like we steady moving on. Oh yeah. Crazy thing is, so I went to White House in elementary. So, the varsity football players would actually come to the elementary and see the kids. So Pat was actually in high school. So it was a couple of times he came to the elementary. His brother Jackson and his cousin Emma, we was all in the same class. So I actually grew up with them. So I know the Mahomes real well.
Oh, wow.
That family real well.
That's pretty cool.
And I'm pretty sure, when I was doing combine interviews, I said it was either a dream to play against them or play with them. So I get to play against them. So that's gonna be fun. East Texas going at it.
Have y'all met since you've been in the league?
We haven't. I done seen them around, but as far as like formally just sit down and talk, we haven't done that. So it'd be good to hear from them, during the game when I'm chasing them around.
Would you like to meet him in the backfield?
Oh, I got you. Look, it's mandatory. East Texas has been talking about it since the schedule popped up. So it's 9:03. We going at it. Yeah, we going at it. Somebody got to win too.
You got his voice in your head?
I ain't got his voice in my head, but like I know the voice, and he gonna know mine too because I'm chasing him.
What's it been like seeing the defensive improvement since you've come back, since Quentin Williams has joined the team, and a couple other guys have come into the lineup? Is that kind of like what you envision?
Oh yeah, it's always fun when you kicking other people's asses. So you never want to get away from that. That's part of the game. So when you winning, you playing good on defense. and you know, like that's just.
Boy, this
tip of the
young ass
iceberg. That's
dude,
just
bro, I ain't gonna
just
lie to
getting
y'all,
started.
bro. This is off-putting, bro. The dude look like he's 19. There's no way he finished college. No way he's already finished with college.
Like, of course, it makes you happy to come in the building. Makes you excited to get to work with these guys because we all got the same common goal, and that's going out there and that's carrying the light of our brother Marshawn, and that's winning football games. So when you got 11 guys on the field with that mindset, anybody across from us is in trouble. So we know it's stay the course. Keep doing what we're doing, and that's practicing hard. That's being intentional in these meetings.
And somebody's
and we're gonna be
nephew
able to do
or
whatever we
something,
want to
bro.
when it comes to the games.
Somebody's nephew or family member.
We got the dogs to do it. So it's just about being intentional with what we do.
Heading into your first Thanksgiving game in the NFL, are you excited about that? Do you have any memories of playing on Thanksgiving or not playing, but watching Thanksgiving games as a kid?
I do, tons. That's a time where you really get to enjoy it with family and to be able to spend it with my new Dallas Cowboys brotherhood. I'm very excited, and then equally as excited for the meal after the game too. So
Are you hoping to get a turkey leg after the game on TV?
definitely, I know they usually give them to the skill positions, but I'll see if I can make some impact blocks and maybe get recognized and get one. Tyler, as a rookie, talk about how special it is to be able to in practice go against guys now like Quentin Williams, Kenny Clark, last week Jalen Carter on the field, this week Chris Jones. What does that do for your development and speeding that up?
Look, I mean, you just hit it on the head. It's going to speed up my development because I'm going against all the top guys that we have on the team, and then going against some of the top guys in the NFL, like Jalen Carter this past week, and now Chris Jones this coming week. It's only going to make me better, and that's where I'm going to be able to see where I'm at as a player and see where I need to improve. But like you said, having some of the vets that we have, like Quentin, he's helping me study some of the defensive tackles I had to go against, telling me stuff from the mind of a defensive tackle. So I'm very blessed to have him and everybody else on the team to help guide me and lead me in the right direction.
Expand on that matchup with Carter. What'd you
Man,
learn
Quinn,
from
bro.
finally getting to go up against him?
He's a really good player. He's really strong. He has a deep pass rush bag, and I just learned that I ultimately have to play my game. I just did what I was successful at, and he got the better of me some plays, but I feel like I had a solid game against him, and that's somebody I'll be going against for the next 10-plus years, Lord willing. So I'm very excited to have that matchup again, but I'm looking forward to playing the Chiefs this weekend.
And what makes Chris Jones a difficult matchup this time around this week?
He's very fluid with his hands, very fluid within the hips. Even when he's moving laterally, he's still gaining ground. So you have to make sure that you're staying in front of him and staying in position the whole time. And something that I grew up watching, so I'm very excited to play him this Thursday.
I feel like this past game was one of your better, like as you, Cooper, and Tyler Smith, was one of your better games as an interior kind of trio?
I would say so, and I just think it's a testament to us continuing to develop, us being committed to develop our development no matter what stage of our career we're in. We're all looking to get better, and the more we play next to each other, the more we play together, the better we are.
Right. You talked about coming back from the bye week. You guys knew there was going to be little room for error going forward. Just how does this locker room feel getting two big wins that you guys really needed and then going against another tough opponent who's also having playoff hopes or having?
Yeah, we're very excited to have those 2 wins, but those are in the past now. And we're looking forward to getting a win on Thursday, and we know that we have to play clean football. We have to execute at a high level in order to get to where we want to get to. But we're very encouraged by what we've done in the past, but that doesn't matter anymore. We just have to carry momentum and continue to streak wins together.
What are the vets telling you about what you should do to be prepared for Thursday with a quick turnaround?
Just making sure I'm taking care of my body, making sure that we take advantage of all the reps that we have in practice because some reps are limited just because our coaches are doing a great job of taking care of us, so making sure that we're treating those reps with the utmost importance. So I'm definitely listening to all the vets from that aspect.
Did Quinn spend time with you watching film of Carter last week, and has he done it this week, or is he getting ready to play Jones?
Not so much watching film, but we'll just talk about it. Like he knows a lot of these guys. He's trains with some of these guys, and he helped me last week with Jalen Carter, and we've spoken a good amount about Chris Jones this week, and so I'm looking forward to continuing to have those conversations with him.
Did you watch the Cowboys growing up on Thanksgiving? Do you have any memories of watching them specifically?
Cowboys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hope Cowboys Nation doesn't hold this against me, but I did grow up a Steelers fan, so.
Oh no!
Cowboys, that's in the past.
Oh no! T-Book.
Extra friends, family that will be in town.
So I know you was talking crazy. I know you was talking crazy about us there. You was probably talking crazy about that.
Is it holiday week?
My girlfriend's parents are in town, so I'm very excited to spend a holiday with my family and them as well. Yeah.
Dak said the other day that he'd been telling everybody in the huddle to believe, and then took possession in the fourth quarter, and you said to him, believe, and he said, no more believe. I know now.
Yeah.
What do you remember about that?
I remember it was like, yeah, you're right. I know we're going to win this football game. Yeah, that's what it was like.
What is that mindset?
Trying to catch Dak in a lie. You ain't slick reporter. Shut up.
Have you kind of grown in confidence now this far in your NFL career already where you can say, I can say this and know that it's going to resonate?
Yeah, I've just been in tough positions before in multiple levels of football, from earlier this year, the overtime win against the Giants, and then coincidentally, the Iron Bowl, I think that's 2 years ago now, when it was 4th and 31. They were about to rush the field, and we beat them. So hopefully Ty and the boys can beat them again, but hopefully it doesn't have to come down to 4th and 31. But I'm used to winning tough, and I'm used to having to believe, But I believe that
Alabama's going to whoop up on them Auburn Tigers this weekend.
Speaking of Alabama, that's a couple weeks late, but when you see Kalen drop a play to Caden Proctor for a screen pass and a touchdown, do you maybe get in Shotty's ear a little bit about that and say, hey, that might be something that I can do for you too if you throw me the ball on the outside?
Man, I'm not good enough at right guard yet to be playing running back and tight
Yeah, there you go. Oh, what a hell of an answer.
Back in Tuscaloosa, I did get on Coach DeBoer. I'm like, what's up with all this love you're showing to Caden now? Like, what's up with all this? I was here last year. He was like, I knew you were going to say that. But I wish them nothing but the best this week, and I know they're going to come out on top.
Score prediction?
Score prediction? 42-14.
This shit turned into a Bama interview.
Before your career is over, are you going to score a touchdown?
Yes. And I say that with confidence because I know Terrence did a couple years ago.
Catching or rushing?
He said, I say that with confidence because I know Terrence did a couple years ago. If Terrence can do it, I damn sure can do it.
Probably rushing. I got a couple carries under my belt from high school, so yeah.
Okay, all right. Let's go to Dak Prescott. Let's see what Rain Dakota talking
about.
About just the importance of coming back down to earth after such an emotional victory over the Eagles. Short week with the Chiefs coming down just 4 days after that.
Yeah, I mean, it's vital. You've got to reset. Yeah, that was a great win, great tough win, emotional as you said, coming back from down 21. But it was only to be celebrated that night, to be honest with you. And I think I said that in the presser. Like, especially on the short week, you've got to move forward. You've got to get on your film. You've got to find a way to crunch 5 days into 2 days, 2.5, 3 days. And obviously, having to do this a bunch, I mean, everybody in the league does it. It's no foreign process. But you got to make sure you're locked into the details. The last thing you can do is be living on what you did last week. You're as good as what you did today and how you prepared. And we've got to keep that in mind. And if we want to win, it's going to be on our preparation each and every day.
It felt like it took you a little while to settle into that game against the Eagles. Will that process be easier this week because you just went through it in a big time?
One more time.
Like, it seemed like it took you a little while to settle in offensively and get to doing what you guys do well. Will that be easier in this game because you just went through it?
Hell, I sure hope. I mean, I don't think anybody planned for that beginning of the game to go that way. Sure not how we prepared or our intentions throughout the week. And so, yeah, the plan is to be much better than that, start a lot faster earlier. And if we did last week, who knows, it would have been a much different game. We know how talented and good this team is coming in. We know how important it is to start fast, and that's our focus. However, if that doesn't happen, you've got to be resilient. You've got to show competitive stamina. At the end of the day, it's a 4-quarter game, and that is what the goodness of last week does. Is just as I mentioned, right, gives guys confidence for in case you get in that situation. But we've got to start much better than we did last week.
What do you expect from CeeDee Lamb this week? Bounce back against Kansas City after the down game against the Chiefs?
Yeah, a huge game. I mean, just go back and look at the career, right? Any game that maybe he's not done to his standard or had a drop here, been a frustrating game, the way he's responded has been unquestionable. I know early in this year was the same way, right, from the first time we played them to his next game. I don't expect this to be any different.
I think a lot about the future of Pickens. Is it feeling neutral for Javonte Williams based on the season he's having as well?
1,000%.
I'm messing with Cal.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were saying no about that.
I was messing with Cal. No, they don't want it back.
Yeah, shoot.
Who said what? See? Clarence. Shut your goofy ass up. You there to report, nigga. You ain't there to make jokes, to be the star of the show. This ain't the deal. This podcast. Shut your bitch ass up and let these boys ask and answer questions, bruh. Talk about some, no, they don't want him back. Shut up, Clarence. I mean, you talking for none of us. None of us. The fans, none of us. Because you don't speak for us. You speak for your old crusty self, Clarence.
Yeah, I mean, he knows I'm going to say hell yeah. How crucial he's been to this offense, how great of a dude he is, how great of a teammate he is. You know, a quiet guy, but when he speaks, it's definitely heard. Anything he does is felt. Yeah, he's an important piece to what we're doing right now.
You were asked about the late fourth down after the game the other day, but you also had the fourth down from midfield at the start of the game. What was your take on that? Is that Shoddy saying, let's go win this game now? What do you think he was feeling like in that moment?
Yeah, I mean, we knew we had to start fast. Yeah, and I was all for that. To be honest with you, there was a little miscommunication there. I mean, you have to ask Shoddy. I think he wanted to punt it. I didn't. The time went out from what he could tell me, so I didn't quite get that, and that'll be us being much better on the communication. But I went to a play I was comfortable with. Unfortunately, it just didn't play out that way, but we'll do that again over and over.
How do you feel in that moment when you talked him into doing something that failed because you didn't put the ball exactly where you wanted it or play didn't go exactly as...
It's football. It's a long game. It's 4 quarters. Hell, he says it, right? Can't win it in the first. So let's move past that and learn from it. As I said, we'll communicate better. I take full responsibility in that as well. And, yeah, as I said, I mean, I'm comfortable going for it anytime like that.
Within the quarterback fraternity, quarterback to another, what is it that you appreciate most about Pat Mahomes' games?
Everything in his game. The way he plays it, I mean, just at the end of the day, obviously, the talent jumps out, but you watch a guy who plays with pure...
Within the quarterback fraternity, just one quarterback... All these soft, sensible-ass questions, man. Get all these damn soft, sensitive-ass emotions out of football. Like, god damn.
passion.
y'all, I'm
He'll do anything it takes to win.
I'm sipping, y'all. I might be hating a little today.
On the sideline, right? He's not necessarily always running out of bounds, trying to make the extra play, never giving up on a play, has the ability to throw it back across his body. He's just he does it all right. And what I respect most is just his will to win. And like I said, just you see it. He'll do anything and everything it takes.
Talk about this game is very emotional. Of all the play callers you've had, who's been the most emotional play caller? Someone that even you had to say, you calm him down a little bit.
Mike. And not in a bad way by any mean. He's an aggressive play caller. He understood that I understood that. And even though he called an aggressive play or aggressive shot, it didn't mean, hey, go for it. I would say that there's enough time when I thought, oh, I need to calm him down, because right in my head, I'll just take the check down and throw it underneath if it's not there. But yeah.
How would you put Shotty in that? Because sometimes he said, hey, I've gotten emotional too at times.
I mean, I don't know if that's jumped out to me just quite yet. Honestly, I understand that, yeah, we're going for it on the fourth downs and things like that, but emotional or not, I mean, I think the analytics tell you to do that, right? The flow of the game at different times tells you to do that, and so, yeah, I wouldn't say that.
What's the matchup like against Spags and his blitzing defense this week for you?
Yeah, we've got to be on our P's and Q's. Communication has to be better than it's ever been before. Verbal, nonverbal, receivers have to know the protection, the IDs. They've got to know when I expect them to break hot. It's going to take all 11 to be on the same page, and that's what Spags makes it hard on you. So each and every play, doesn't matter if it's third down, in the red zone, wherever. We've got to have our heads up and be on alert.
How much have you embraced the emphasis on the play action, the passing game, which you seem to be executing at a really high level again this year?
Yeah, you probably go back in years. That's always been my favorite part of the playing the position. Different years, it's worked better than others, and I think that all starts with how good the run game is. But yeah, I mean, I love it. The run game gets going. You're able to get a good action. You get the run backers in the line of scrimmage. You've got that second layer, and if not deeper, being able to attack these DBs, and especially with the receivers and the talent that we have outside, it's a must for us.
We talked before about the hole you guys dug yourself in, this little margin for error. Do you look at these games? This game is a must-win because obviously you lose this week, next week, what you did against Philadelphia, it kind of doesn't mean as much.
Yeah, we got to win every game at this point. And the Philly game doesn't mean anything right now. Nothing that's happened up to this point really means anything other than it's put us in a position to be must-win games. And so, as I said, we're not going to necessarily just go out there and do that on Thursday. That's through the week, and just the way that we prepare, the way that we're communicating, the way that we're taking the necessary steps to get our bodies right and to go out and play our best game on a short week. We've got the guys, we've got the plan, we've got the process intact, and we're going to give it our best and feel very confident in us.
Matchup last week, Tyler Booker had a really strong game against him. Does it give you more confidence now that they're going up against Chris Jones this week? The interior, in my opinion, had the best game of the year.
Yeah, I mean, what gives me confidence is the way that guy prepares. And, yeah, sure, you can look at it week by week and how he's grown and how he's gotten better. But Book's a true pro, and he wants the biggest challenge each and every game. That's who he is, and that goes for the rest of the guys. Obviously, Chris is just going to be on the right side. Tyler, he'll be ready. The tackles, everybody will be ready. Wherever he lines up, we've got a plan for him. We understand how talented Chris is, and it'll be, once again, all 11 or at least 5 guys up front, the tight ends, know where he is. We'll spot that and make our calls and go from there.
What's your relationship with Chris these days?
These days, hadn't talked to him in a while. Obviously, both very, very busy. Big fan of Chris, though. Great teammate. Understand that he plays with a passion and joy that jumps out. Always has. Just a big kid.
Chris
and
Jones.
Look forward to competing against him. It's
Dog, bro.
You have a role in dictates where you go with the ball, but you took a deep shot to George against Raiders. Didn't hit, but then you came back, got him in this ball over Dorian. Do you not even look at him like, okay, he's covered, I'll go elsewhere? When he's on that deep shot, you know it's going to be that ball at the top.
Yeah, if he's one-on-one, he's not covered. Not in my mind, anyways. Yeah, I mean, I think with the proper ball, as you're saying, in any DB out there, just his size, his ability to go up and make a play, and that's not for him, it's just him, it's for CeeDee as well. You get a guy one-on-one with those guys, I have so much confidence in our guys going to make the play. As I said before, it's not even a 50-50 ball. The favor lies in our hands, and so I just got to give them opportunity, and I tell them, when we break the huddle, just throughout this game plan, these process, we just got to run. You run hard, and you show, and you make it obvious to me that it's one-on-one downfield, you're going to get the opportunity.
What's your role, if any, in helping CeeDee get back to where you both want him to be after a game like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's one game. I think, if anything, it's for me to stay the same and show my support to him as I always have, and I'm not going to panic, and he shouldn't panic, and it was one game.
Man, we're making a big deal out of one game, y'all. Big deal.
Trading game, right? But other than that, it's not like the guy can't go win a game by himself. So I'm not going to make a bigger deal out of it. I think sometimes, people do. Media does in a sense, and right, that creates anxiety and pressure on a guy that doesn't belong. And so I don't even know if it's a conversation that we're necessarily going to have. It wasn't his best game. He knows that. He's well aware of that. His standard, his expectations. There's no doubt in my mind the way that he'll respond will be great.
He's been playing on Thanksgiving for a decade now, but does it add any extra juice for you at this point in your career, being able to play in that spot?
It's a blessing. It's something that I never take for granted. putting on, especially, since we went back to the throwback uniforms, it just brings me back to being a kid and watching, the Cowboys every Thanksgiving, going outside, playing with my brothers after we ate or during halftime or whatever it may be. And so just to think about all the other families and kids and people out there that are watching us and that we can inspire just by the way that we play the game, I don't take it for granted. It's such a blessing, such a huge platform, and just want to go out there and win. And as I said, inspire with just the way we take the field.
You won't get to see the halftime show, but posting out there at halftime. Just talk about having the support from them.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be electric.
I don't give a damn about no Post Malone question. Man, shut y'all bitch ass up. The reporters be so 50-50, bro. But either way, man, that was the Cowboys sounding off ahead of their Thanksgiving Day matchup against the Kansas City Chiefs. Can't wait. Tomorrow we will have a full load of content, y'all, and we are not taking days off during this holiday break. So be sure to stay locked in with Attack on Cowboys. Subscribe for more content. Leave a like on the video. And shout out to the homie I seen today at the mall, man. Salute to you, bro. I see y'all on the next one. Now, bow! Them Cowboys.
Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still them boys? Y'all usually check on me. Listen. I'm still them boys. Hey! Woo! Hey! I'm still them boys.